Picture this, a perfect Saturday on Lake Clearwater, my pontoon boat rocking gently, loaded with 25 friends, beers clinking, music humming. And then, boom, Linda Voss, the HOA queen of Willow Point, storms the shore like she's auditioning for a dictator role, screaming about rules and dialing 911. The cops roll up, ready to slap me with a fine. But when I pull a single piece of paper from my jacket, Linda's smug grin vanishes. Her face goes pale as a ghost, and she stammers, "No way. How'd you get that?" That one document turned the most feared woman in our neighborhood into a trembling mess. And let me tell you, it felt good. I'm Luke Carter, just a guy who loves a good lake day. And when I moved to Willow Point, Virginia, last spring, I thought I'd found paradise. A little house by Lake Clearwater, perfect for boating, fishing, and chilling with my crew. I'm 34, work as a software developer, and after years of city life, this place was my escape. That Saturday, we're out on my boat, the sun's shining, my buddy Matt's cracking jokes about some weird barrels he saw half sunk near the North Shore, probably someone's secret moonshine stash. He laughs, and everyone's just vibing. Then Linda Voss shows up, hair sprayed into a fortress, standing on the bank in her fancy flats, yelling like we're hosting a rave. This is a blatant violation of HOA Rule 19.4, excessive noise and unapproved lake gatherings, she screeches, waving her phone like it's a grenade. Her husband, Carl, is hovering by their golf cart, muttering into his phone, looking like he's about to bolt. I'm thinking, lady, we're in the middle of the lake, not your backyard. Within 15 minutes, Officer Dan Riley pulls up, looking like he'd rather be fishing than dealing with Linda's drama. HOA complaint again, he sighs, stepping onto the dock. Dan's a solid guy, mid-30s, with that tired cop vibe, and I can tell he's not thrilled. "Luke, I gotta write you up for disturbing the peace. $200, he says, scribbling reluctantly. Her husband's got pull with my boss, and it's easier to just do this. Linda's watching from the shore, arms crossed, smirking like she's won the lottery. My friend Sarah, who's got zero chill, yells, "Disturbing whose peace?" We're 200 yards from any house. Linda's smirk widens, and as she heads back to her cart, I catch her hiss to Carl. "The lake deal's still secure, right?" I don't know what that means, but it sticks with me. My neighbor, Karen Wells, watches from her deck nearby, giving me a nod. She got hit with a $400 fine last month for a non-compliant porch swing, and I can see she's fed up too. That night, I'm pissed, pacing my living room, and I start digging into the HOA bylaws. Turns out, Lake Clearwater isn't even under their control. It's a federal waterway, managed by the U.S. Lake Authority under Director Ellen Strauss. Linda's rules? Total bunk. I'm a coder, so I'm obsessive about backing things up. Every email, every document, all saved in my cloud fortress. I mutter to myself, she's not winning this, and start researching. By Monday, Linda's got these ugly yellow flyers plastered everywhere. No unauthorized lake activities. HOA approval required. Sarah texts me a photo with a middle finger emoji, but Dan's words linger. "She's not done with you, Luke." I see Linda's golf cart parked at the HOA office late, her silhouette hunched over papers, and I know she's plotting. Tuesday's HOA meeting is a circus. The community center's packed, and Linda's at a podium with a PowerPoint titled, "Preserving Willow Point's Values." She's all fake concern, saying, "We can't let troublemakers turn our lake into a free-for-all," and flashes a blurry photo of my boat, edited to look like we're throwing a frat party. Her eyes lock on mine as she announces, "All lake activities now require a $50 fee and 48 hours notice to the HOA." The crowd murmurs, some nod, others look annoyed but stay quiet. Then she drops the bomb. "We've had reports of questionable behavior at these lake gatherings." She doesn't name me, but everyone knows who she's targeting. By Wednesday, an anonymous email's circling the neighborhood, claiming my party was a drug den, with fake witness quotes and all. Suddenly, folks who'd invited me to barbecues are ghosting me, and the guy who jogs by my house every morning crosses the street. Linda's weaponized the gossip mill, and it stings. I'm fuming, telling Sarah over coffee she's trying to run me out. Sarah's eyes narrow. I've been tailing her. She's meeting Carl and some soup by those barrels Matt saw. They're nervous, Luke. This isn't just about you. Linda's next move is a petition to protect community safety, basically a hit list with my name on it. I watch from my window as she charms signatures out of neighbors, and when she hits up Tom Nguyen's place, he hesitates, glances at my house, then signs. He tells me later, she fined me $300 for my kid's scooter. I can't risk more. It's Karen who gives me the key. She slips into my kitchen one night, nervous, saying, I'm a teller at Point Bank. Last year, I saw papers for Carl's deal with Coastal Waste Management. $1 million for disposal rights on Clearwater. Strauss at the Lake Authority runs the show, not Linda. I hit the phones, confirm with the authority that the HOA's got no power over the lake, and request a federal permit from Strauss to shut Linda down. The clerk laughs. Voss has been begging for control for years. Strauss told her to get lost. Friday, Dan's at my door looking beat. Linda's pushing a complaint about illegal lake use. Says you need a special permit for groups over 10, he says. Get whatever Strauss has quick. I let him search my place for the drugs Linda's claiming. Nothing, of course. As he leaves, he mutters, she got a fisherman arrested last year for trespassing. Charges dropped, but it ruined him. Watch your back. That night, I see Linda under a streetlight, whispering into her phone, smirking like she's got me cornered. I'm starting to wonder if I should just give up, but then I see a kid by the dock, staring at a new lake closed sign, fishing pole dragging behind him, and it hits me, this isn't just my fight. Linda's strangling the whole community to hide something big. Monday brings a $1,000 fine for public nuisance, with threats of a lien on my house. By noon, Dan's back, saying Linda's claiming I'm running an unlicensed lake business. I'm sweating, but I've already emailed Strauss, begging for that permit, with read receipts and triple backups. Tuesday, Linda's on Channel 9, all teary-eyed, saying some residents threaten our children's safety with reckless lake behavior. She's painting me as the devil, and it's working. Wednesday, I'm walking by the lake, and that kid from before is back, crying because he can't fish. His mom shrugs, scared of Linda's fines. That's when I know I'm all in. For him, for Tom, for Karen, for every kid who deserves this lake. Thursday, Linda UPS the ante with a legal threat, claiming I'm defaming her HOA. Sarah's got dirt, though. Photos of Carl meeting waste trucks by the barrels. Linda looking paranoid. Karen drops a bomb. Bank records is showing Carl's $1 million deal, with emails about keeping the lake quiet. I'm piecing it together. They're dumping toxic waste, and Linda's fake rules are cover. Friday, Strauss's permit arrives, signed, sealed, official, stating I can host community gatherings on Clearwater. No HOA approval needed. I'm ready for Monday's meeting, my evidence locked and loaded. The meeting's a powder keg. Linda's got her PowerPoint, droning about standards, but Karen stands up, voice shaking. Linda fined me $400 for a swing, she says. But that's nothing compared to this. She holds up the bank records. Her husband's dumping waste in our lake, $1 million deal. That's why she's shutting it down. The room explodes, gasps, whispers, phones out. Linda's face is chalk white, her hands trembling. I stand, pull out Strauss's permit, and say, Lake Clearwater's federal, not yours, Linda. This permit says I can host parties, and your rules are fake. I read Strauss's email, claiming Lake Authority is fraud, with criminal penalties. Tom, who'd signed her petition, claps, yelling, that's Strauss's signature. Linda's sputtering, it's a forgery, but half the room's Googling, confirming it's real. People start walking out, done with her. Karen hits her with, you poison our kid's lake for cash. Linda bolts, hissing, my lawyer'll end you. I think it's over, but Linda's not done. Friday morning, 6 a.m., Dan's at my door with 2 cops. You're under arrest for forging federal documents, he says, holding a fake email claiming my permit's bogus. Linda's watching from her window, curtains twitching. In jail, I'm staring at a sliver of Clearwater through the cell window, thinking about that kid, about bullies I outsmarted in high school by documenting everything. I know my permit's real. Sarah's confirmed it with Strauss's office, and they're livid about the forgery. After 24 hours, Dan lets me go. Fed shut it down, he says. Strauss raised hell. Sarah's waiting outside with Karen and Tom, who's got a cooler of beers and a welcome back sign. Sarah says Linda threw a safety party while you were locked up, bragging about getting rid of you. But she's got more. Linda hired a hacker, Bill Tate, to erase my permit from the federal database. I'd set a trap, a fake permit file on my cloud, laced with tracking code. Bill bit, and my app caught him forging documents, keystrokes and all. That night, Sarah and I watched my security app light up. Bill's at the lake access road with Linda, trying to hack the feds. Strauss's IT team, tipped off, locks him out, traces his location. Dan's units roll in, catching Linda mid-rant, tossing her laptop in the lake. Assault on evidence, conspiracy, the works. Bill spills everything. $50,000 to wipe my permit and hide the dumping. Saturday, feds raid Linda's house, hauling out computers, papers, proof of her scheme. Neighbors watch, sipping coffee, cheering as Linda's let out in cuffs, screaming, "You'll beg for me when this place falls apart." Tom yells back, "Only thing falling is your scam, lady." The fallout's brutal. Channel 9 breaks the story. Toxic dumping rocks Willow Point. Linda's press conference flops. She shrieks, "I protected you," as reporters grill her about the barrels. Feds find 17 Clean Water Act violations. The lake's unfishable for 5 years. At Thursday's HOA meeting, Karen's elected president, voiding $150,000 in Linda's fines. Linda gets 7 years for fraud, cybercrime, and environmental violations. Carl gets 10. Bill, 2. Strauss starts a cleanup, and I'm on the Lake Advisory Board pushing for cameras and open access. 6 months later, I'm hosting the biggest lake bash ever. 400 people, boats lashed together, kids fishing off the dock. That kid who cried? He catches a bass, grinning ear to ear. Karen toasts to Luke, who showed us bullies don't own us. I'm on the boat, music loud, but I'm thinking about high school, outsmarting jerks by staying sharp, saving everything. Linda thought fear would win, but truth and a federal permit beat her every time. Still, I notice a new golf cart cruising by, some guy with a clipboard, eyeing the lake. Sarah catches my look, nods. Freedom's great, but it's never free. What do you think? Was Linda pure evil, or just desperate to keep her scam alive? Got an HOA tyrant in your life? Drop your stories in the comments. I'm all ears. Hit subscribe if you're ready for more. Willow Point's got peace, but I'm keeping my backups ready.